big news over here.
Uh-oh. Spill it.
I think I have my first like aging body injury.
Oh no. Get used
And
to it.
like I know, and like I like tore my shoulder to shreds
Ugh.
doing nothing.
Doing nothing. Yeah, the best kind.
I'm flabbergasted by it.
Were you actually doing nothing?
Nothing.
Or
I like kinked it in the
yeah.
beginning of the week, and I was like, I have a neck kink. And now I'm like, I think I tore my rotator cuff.
Oh my
Like,
God. Yeah. I have thought that I tore my meniscus or whatever's in your knee simply by
your
walking
knee.
down the stairs. And have done other things to my neck. Like I usually do like my neck or
What?
shoulders. I know.
Yes. And I'm like, I get in the shower because I'm like, the hot water will make it better.
Mm-hmm.
And I am sobbing. I can't lift my hand above here. And I'm like
No.
trying to wash my hair. I'm yelling for honey, like, I need you to wash my hair. He's like, get used to it, kid.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the truth.
I almost brought myself to the emergency room and I'm like, they're gonna tell me to put ice on
Ah,
it and take it
yeah.
out. Getting old is weird.
Oh my God. Amen. I think like part of the reason that I'm okay, I think, with turning 40, which I say okay, but oh,
You're not okay.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm okay. I wouldn't say okay
It's
necessarily.
just, it really is just a number.
I
It
know.
really is.
I've like been through some shit and come out on the other side, which is good. So I feel like
Yes.
even if statistically I live to be 80, which would probably be the higher end of things. That's
I
deep.
think people live way longer than 80, no?
Well, I mean, it's out of the ordinary. It certainly happens more now with modern medicine, but
Modern
I think
medicine.
it's still not the
It's
norm.
just, but also you have to think you've been alcohol free for 6 years. That
That's
does a
true.
body
Good.
more than literally anything, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
Genuinely.
I'd be
Like,
dead by now or like
oh yeah,
or on the
immediately.
verge based on like
Or yeah, yeah.
cirrhosis or liver
Or like,
disease or something.
yeah.
I would be.
There was no like hope for the way I was going.
No.
But even like we were just at Honey's grandparents' house and they're like in their early 80s, 83 and 84 maybe.
Mm,
And they were like yard working it up.
yeah.
Yeah, you look like you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
I think if people saw a picture of, I think they would even say that you look younger than I do.
Mm, probably not like in real life.
Well, I get Botox.
Yeah.
I
True.
don't know. But like in real life, you look, I'll
Yeah.
give you
Yeah.
29.
Okay. Fair. I'd say like
29.
32. I usually get like 32 to 34,
32, 30. Yeah.
which I'll
It's
take.
just weird.
I just want to be
I'm
like
still
not like dependent on other people, you know?
I think
As
I
long as I'm
think
a little bit independent, like I'll live as long, I mean, let's go into 100. As long as I'm
I
not
do
like
think like
bedridden.
do you think like societal norms are bothering you
Mm,
about the number?
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Still single, you know?
Yeah, but
No
like
house, no partner.
but yeah, but I think some of those things are a I think some of those things are a plus. I don't
True.
know. I mean, I've talked to people who are married, they have a house and they have children, and they're like, I'm so jealous of your life.
Right.
No, we always want what we don't have.
Exactly. And then I think about the other side. Like, I don't want someone sleeping in my bed every night. I don't
Exactly.
want
I know.
someone making decisions for me, you know? So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah,
I
you
mean,
always
no
want what you don't
matter,
have.
yeah, but no matter how you look at it, I have this new theory that like, I mean, obviously nothing is perfect, but I just think there's like no proper way to balance things. Like I think I'm great at communication and I think I'm
Mm-hmm.
great at this and great at that. And Honey and I still fight all the time about like stuff.
Life.
I'm gonna go do yeah. Because we're two individual human beings who are trying to coexist together. That's always going to cause problems.
Yeah. Do you think, though, that we were, as humans, supposed to, like, cohabitate?
Probably not. I think in our world, it's this weird thing, especially now with social media, right? We're all putting our magical, sparkly lives on social
Hmm.
media
Yeah.
while we're living our real life, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then those two things even like make each other worse.
It's true. That's
And
why I'm kind of like on a social media break right now.
I know we were talking about this last week, how it's just like ruining people.
I can't post right now.
I know. Like we talked last week, we're like on a freight train going 200 miles per hour, and we're all trying to stay on this train, and you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Freight train toward question mark.
Yeah. I was even like looking up divorce statistics because I don't know. I find that to be interesting.
Yeah.
But they almost directly, no, they do directly reflect when social media got big.
Good Lord.
Because think about it. You like before to like cheat on a spouse, you would have to like have a crush on someone at work, then
Yeah.
make plans at work. Like there was no text messaging even.
Right.
And then you would get caught, maybe or maybe not. Now it's like you can make your shit vanish
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Oh gosh. You're so right. And the Facebook, I feel like Facebook was the first, like, you get in contact with your high school crush. And
Yeah, you can find people from 10 years ago
yeah. And carry out
and
that
then message,
fantasy
you
from
could
high school.
poke them.
Oh my God. Poke. Holy
Remember
shit.
that?
I forgot about poking.
I know. I know.
It's amazing. You know what we never
But I
talked
think
about?
it's good. What?
Speaking of relationship, social media,
Hmm.
Wombland.
Oh,
Did you know? I was getting ready to
yeah,
right
yeah.
before
I know.
the Wombland saga. Oh
The
my
woman.
God.
Oh my
I
God. Wait,
cannot.
the thing that really like blew it off the bag for me was
Yeah.
when I found out she's a lesbian.
There's so much to unpack. There was actually an article in Rolling Stone magazine this week.
Stop it.
Yes. And there's just so much to I think our girl has some mental health concerns perhaps to address. Correct me if I'm
Yep.
wrong here. She was basically a fan of this guy, right? And they started like
Okay.
DMing and they began an intimate relationship, correct?
I think it started with like she stitched one of his videos and was kind of just being like, "Oh my gosh, like you're just so wonderful."
Yeah, right.
And then I do believe they started like DMing or whatever, and then they did have an intimate relationship. I don't really understand what happened on his side. Like, did he? Because I don't think they were like exclusive.
No, I think he just perhaps is utilizing TikTok to get women, which, like, we don't know what he
A
told
bajillion people
her.
do.
Yeah, a billion. I mean, I think that in itself is like not horrible unless he like told her, let's get married, let's be exclusive. But someone like that, I can't really picture saying that to someone. Like, don't you just do
No.
what you want to do and go on to the next one?
But then, oh man, did
But
that
then
get
the
out of control?
fucking exploded.
And then
And
she was pregnant with his child.
which, do we know if
And
that's even
then,
true?
no.
Yeah,
Because then she was like, TikTok made a meme about my abortion, and she had said the word abortion because in the past she had said she quote unquote lost the baby.
right.
And then she made a statement saying that she was going to leave her platform up as a time capsule, but she wasn't going to post anymore.
Which also sort of implied like the S word.
Yeah. unalive,
Unaliving. Yes.
unaliving.
Yes.
And then I don't know. It was just crazy to think that I think that's the scariest part about TikTok though, because you could scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll for hours and all you would see was this for like a week.
Yeah.
And then the womb land thing, I did find out she was saying my womb Lance.
Right. Which is, that
But it
must be
just
his real
sounded
name.
like Wombland. Yeah, his name is Lance.
Yeah. Wow.
But but then did you notice, like in pure TikTok fashion,
Yeah.
when they were like, okay, we have to distract the people, then there was that guy, pretty in the face, pussy
Yeah.
super thick, I'm just singing with my dick. Like that guy's just dancing at a parade and they were like,
Yeah.
quick, blow this guy up.
Quick, distract the public. Yeah. That was
Yeah.
getting too deep and too dark.
It was getting
like,
too dark.
none of these videos will make the For You page. Here's a dancing
Yep.
rapper, someone new to
Yeah.
focus on. Yeah. It's so funny.
Yeah. And then we did. Boom.
Yep.
We're out.
Of course we did.
I know.
They have us fucking, sorry, Dad, programmed. We're robots. We're goddamn
like
robots.
We are. But it's crazy. I have seen like some TikTokers that are like expanding out. Like Tanks was on
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore show.
Yeah. Love it.
And I think Kelly Clarkson, maybe not. It's just so funny.
Yeah, those two talk shows have TikTokers all the time.
All the time.
Which is
so
so
interesting.
Fun. Yeah. So I have to say, like, right now, the only part of your shirt that's showing is the top. And it kind of looks like a prison uniform.
Oh my God, it does. It looks orange.
See it?
Ow! It's like a camel color. Oh my God, I look like I'm in prison.
Yeah.
In a jumpsuit. And I couldn't wash my hair, so it's just like grease ball in a bun.
This is your one phone call.
Yeah. And we got to keep recording.
Keep recording.
Oh my gosh, this is I know. I think I like freaked people out at work this past week.
Uh-oh.
I think it was Parody Mom Natalie who told us that thing about like if you kill somebody, you can hide their body under one of those cactuses because they're protected.
Yes.
Okay. That has been embedded into my brain. I've been waiting for a true crime. I also I caught up on all of Morbid, all of Murder with My Husband, and all of Dateline, which totals like 5,000
hours
podcasts.
That's amazing.
And so
those are three good ones.
Dateline was the saddest though, because those are my favorites. And when I was like, no more episodes, and I was like, I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Yeah. But so this past week I had to work a lot more than I normally do. And I was like really, really tired, mentally tired around like 3:00 in the afternoon on Thursday. And this like younger couple came in, and I see them like every like 4 or 5 months. And we're just like, oh, like, you know, what's your guys' story? Like, I only see you every cut. And they're like, oh, we live in Vegas, but we come here to like visit his parents. And I'm like, oh my God, Vegas, like out in Nevada. Do you guys have those cactuses that like look like this? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, you know, if you ever like murder anybody, you could bury them under there because those cactuses are protected by. And they just were looking at me, and I thought that they weren't like impressed with my fact, so I took it a step further, and I was like, or, you know, if you're just like in a regular state, you could just bury the body standing up like this, and then put roadkill on their head. And they were just like. And the girl like looks at me. She goes like, "Oh, you're so funny. Everything okay?
Everything okay?"
And then as she was leaving, she's like, "I hope I don't see him on the news." And I was like, "Oh, I'm just tired. It's just a fun fact." I was like, "Oh my God,
it's so funny.
This weird girl." It's interesting because it's one of those things where it's like TikTok, like you can't like smoke or anything on TikTok, but you can drink. Like, what's the difference?
Yeah, you can drink. Although they did something with the new community guidelines. It's like if you're preparing drinks, they won't push your video. But if it's like you're
Just like
holding
this could
it
be.
or, yeah, drinking,
Oh, like they don't want you to show
like mixing or,
mixing drinks.
yeah.
That's so funny because I used to follow.
Yeah, there's this one bartender that I don't follow, but she like always pops up
I
on my
wonder if
thing.
it's the same.
She just had a baby
Yeah.
in real life. Yeah.
Yes.
And she
I
plays
love
like
her.
both characters, like of the
Yeah.
bartender and the person. Yeah.
Yeah. I think she's so funny.
I love her.
I
But so
know. Me too.
she posted a video like her stuff hasn't been it's
Being
still been put.
pushed.
No, it has still been pushed. So
Oh.
she's like, this is weird because I was expecting like a huge drop in my page, but like her last 2 videos of literally teaching you how to make a drink at the bar
Yeah.
were like 2 million views. So she's like, I'm gonna like try to keep my mouth shut and keep my fingers crossed, but I haven't seen a drop yet.
I really think there's like they pick not favorites, but like
Yeah.
they pick people to like mess with a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. They have favorites.
There was this video. I should have sent it to you. I think it did get removed, but about like people who are like testing that exact theory. Like if they're picking favorites. So it was this girl and she was in like a bathing suit and it was like a thong bathing suit.
Yeah.
And she kept like turning her bum towards the camera and then she like faces forward and she was showing us how to hide her tampon string.
Oh my. Okay.
And so she pulls the front of her swimsuit over. You see like the top of her vagina and then she tucks her tampon string. She's like, I just like tuck it in here. And then like there was some people who like stitched it, like dads who have daughters who like the daughters don't have moms and they were like, thank you. And then like I saw this video from a Black creator and she was like, that girl is testing the algorithm. Like she was kind of saying like there's racial things, there's all these different things. And then I clicked on the video from the stitch and it said this video has been removed.
Got it. Whoa. Yeah. Was it?
Oh,
yeah.
this was huge that I came across.
Tell me.
Elise Myers made a video a couple weeks ago saying like you should always have your captions on. And then I saw like a comment in the video and then like I saw Elise comment back and it was like Elise saying like, oh my God, don't blah, blah, blah. Thank you for telling me this. So I clicked on the video and it was this Black creator, this woman, Black creator. And she was like, Elise doesn't know this because she comes from privilege and all of the things. But like people in the Black creator community were noticing that like people were using the captions to be racist because you can change what they say.
Oh, right. Wow.
And it took me like 10 minutes to figure this out because I was like, oh my God, I don't get it. And then they were saying that like people were changing it and writing like racial slurs and stuff.
And their video would still get pushed.
Yes, because they're not saying it.
Holy shit.
I know.
Wow. People.
And so Elise wrote like, don't ever use the captions for that purpose. I was just saying it because like, of course, the deaf community and.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah, TikTok is so vast and there is like definitely a dark side of it as well.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Scary. Okay, so we each have a few follow-ups from this episode. One is a phone call with Dave Kelly. Number 2 is spiking Honey's drink with
Yeah,
Crown
we got to get Honey on the podcast.
and getting Honey on the podcast. And number 3 is for the listener to send us their drunken confessions. What did you call them again?
Slab kebabs.
Slab kebab. Send us your slab kebabs to abbiejeanandnate at
Jeanandnate at gmail.com.
I love it. I'm excited for the slab kebabs.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I love hearing that shit.
Me too. Most of the shit we have probably done, so
Don't even worry.
Don't even worry. It's in safe hands.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Also, we are setting up more interviews for the future. So send us an email of your favorite creators, people that you'd like to hear from, and we'll do our best to get them on the show.
My number one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sam.
Oh my God. She's on my list. She's so funny.
I think she's the funniest person I've ever met my whole life.
And she'll be like,
yeah. And she'll just get like, And she does. Oh my God. She's so funny.
So Sam, she's got like fuchsia hair. She does like, she drinks and does her makeup or the jump scare videos. Oh my God.
So
hysterical.
Funny.
I think I sent her a DM on Instagram. Let me check.
She's the funniest person ever.
Oh my God, I did send her a DM. She hasn't read it yet.
I'm just going to comment on every video she's ever posted.
Yes. I think
she's so funny.
She's definitely like high on my list, but I think my number one would be, I think Elise Myers, just because I want to talk about like mental health and depression and anxiety. Like I think we could go deep with her and have like a really good conversation.
Yeah.
So she's probably my number one right now.
Because I remember in the beginning, like her first million, and she was saying like, I'm not going to quit my real job. Like I love my real job. And now she's like full blown, like they bought another house and she goes to the house.
Yeah. Like a studio, basically.
Yeah. And it seems like a lot.
Yeah. She made the leap.
I can't imagine like all of the sudden.
Yeah.
Trying to just like do content and this and brands and the whole time like you want to stay true to yourself because that's but it's got to be so hard.
Yeah, when there's someone shaking a check at you.
Yeah.
That can be difficult.
Yeah. She would be, and I feel like she's really educated in those categories.
Yeah.
So it would be, I think she's like such a well-rounded human.
She's like the best.
She really is.
Yeah. I think we could have probably an extra long 2-part episode conversation with her.
Yeah.
For sure.
I know.
Abbie Jean, I love your face.
I love your face. I'm gonna put some more BioFreeze on my shoulders. I think I gotta get Honey to like wash my hair in the garden hose or something.
Oh my God. We need pictures of that if that's truly gonna happen. Cool. We'll see you next Monday.
Next Monday. Hi there. Thanks so much for listening today and supporting the show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button now so you never miss an upload. We're back every Monday with new episodes available wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
Also, follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Social Influence Pod for the latest updates on the show and to let us know what influencers you'd like to hear from. Head over to iTunes to rate and review The Influence, a social media podcast, and we'll see you next Monday for another peek behind the upload.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now. This is the motherfucking new podcast.